Every day we read stories in one form or another about confidence games. People who are swindled out of money by con men or con women. Stories of psychics, stories of salesmen who slowly build up trust with their victim and swindle them out of large sums of money. And the same practice is true with recruiters. And it's done under the guise of developing the relationship with you during your job search. But in point of fact, it's a con game. See, most recruiters you talk to have no idea what they're talking about, and their relationship with their client is somewhat limited. So yes, they're very senior people like me who actually do have relationships with clients, who do know how they think. We've been out socially with them. You know, we're not perfect, but we're damn good. And then there's most of them who are relatively green or mid-career, and they say a bunch of stuff. Now, usually what happens is you submit a resume to them, they call you and evaluate you, and then they schedule you for an interview, and they start preparing you for that interview, or they have a senior person in the office prepare you for the interview. And what starts to happen over time is you're hearing what sounds like expertise, but in point of fact is a canned script that this person has developed either mentally or it's written out for them, helping to prepare you for an interview. And it progresses to the second interview or a second firm that wants to talk with you. And you get a chance to see them and to measure them. But unfortunately, their goal is not your goal. Their goal is not to help you find the job per se, but to help you find the job where after you're there for a period of time, they earn a large fee. And most of them have no idea what they're talking about. They have no relationship with the client. They're just saying a bunch of stuff that they've been trained to say. And that's how the swindle works. Like regular con men or con women who start small and build their way up, they get into your confidence. They seduce you, as you will, into believing they have greater expertise than they actually have. The result winds up being who gets hurt in all of this? You, because you let your guard down, because you start believing that what they're saying is actually good because it worked. You got to the second interview and you devalue yourself. And you get to the third interview and they tell you some more stuff and you follow the script and you get to the job offer and the offer is good. And they've been asking you questions to find out about what salary causes you to say yes, feeding it back to their corporate client. So when the offer comes out at that number, you go, oh, it's incredible. I got the money that I was looking. And it's all part of the swindle. See, you're being swindled out of objectivity. And in doing so, you're being seduced into believing that they have greater expertise and greater knowledge than they really have. So that this way, you take down the barrier between you and them. Believe what they have to say because it's been working so far, devaluing yourself in the equation. And the result is when it comes time to get the offer, you go, hallelujah, and you say yes. That's the swindle. That's how it works. Your confidence is gained through small measures along the way that build up until finally they ask you for the whole enchilada. You can't believe the swindle. I want to push you back a little bit and wake you up to the fact that recruiters are not your ally. They're the corporation's ally because those are the people that are paying them if you join and stay on board for any length of time. So don't buy the bull. Get an ally who doesn't have any vested interest in which job you take. JobSearchCoachingHQ.com has a ton of great information to help you with your job search. Plus, you can ask me questions. And if you think I'm getting rich on $24.99 or at the time you watch this, whatever the fee is that I'm charging, the fact of the matter is you need help. And I want to help you land your next role so that this way you wind up in a situation that you want, knowing full well that you've made the choices along the way with good advice. Hope you found this helpful and have a great day.